Dark Angels, mysterious name, satanic overtones. If you Google Dark Angels, you might find yourself pointed to some rather strange places. I'll leave that to you to find out, and hope you'll also find Dark Angels' website about creative writing courses. Actually, it did start with Satan. Milton got so carried away with him as a character that, without wanting to, he made him the hero of Paradise Lost. I love that book, and Philip Pullman's Dark Materials trilogy. They were both influences on this book. What I meant by Dark Angels was ordinary human beings like you and me, neither divine nor infernal, but aware of the possibilities of both. Our imaginations give us those possibilities, and our words release our imaginations, if we let them fly. Dark Angels was the third part of my own trilogy on how to write more creatively for business. In it there's a chapter describing the first ever Dark Angels course in Totley Barton, Devon. Stuart Delves and I took a group of 15 writers away for a week in 2004. In that week, Stuart and I set a stream of writing exercises. They were our own inventions, not really about copywriting, but broader, using techniques from novels, poems, stories. The first step in becoming a better writer for business is to become a better writer. We're not keen on putting writers into ghettos. You stick to annual reports. Our belief was that people need to become more creative writers to succeed in the business world. There's enough boring business writing around. Let's not add to it. Talking about additions, Jamie Jauncey joined Stuart and me as the third tutor. Jamie is a novelist and a business writer. He's also a musician, so his music added an extra dimension to all Dark Angels courses. Jamie and I ran the next Dark Angels course together at Moniac Moor in the Highlands of Scotland, a remote but wonderful place we return to more or less every year. One year we even got snowed in. If nothing else, it meant you could concentrate on writing. People finishing those courses said to us, "What next?" It was a good question. We decided to add a level, so we had the original foundation course and then an advanced course for graduates. We needed a place, and we felt the place needed to be somewhere special. Jamie's friend, Robin Pilcher, novelist son of Rosamond, had built a house in the Andalusian National Park. Finca El Tornero, near Aracena, is a beautiful Spanish house in a breathtaking setting, so ideal for our purposes that we've taken a group of 10 there every September for 7 years. With each course at whatever level, we have 2 streams of writing activity. One is more focused on writing for work, the other on writing for pleasure, personal writing. Each feeds into the other. Each participant reads out the personal piece on the final evening, a very moving, often funny occasion. We also think it's good to engage with people from the local community, interesting people who live and work near Aracena. For example, the sculptor Alberto Herman, who has a studio and workshop in town. Our students have made beautiful films about Alberto and his work. We collect students' work and publish it on the website. As tutors, we generally aim to produce writing of our own in response to the work and to the place. This is always a rather scary challenge for us, but it's meant that writing has been brought into the light that would not have emerged otherwise. For me personally, it led to the writing of this novella, The Angel of the Stories, set in Aracena, my response to a challenge to write a piece of magical realism. Thanks to an artist, Anita Klein, whose work both inspired and responded to my writing, David Carroll designed the beautiful book published by Dark Angels Press. What next? The question came again. So we added a masterclass level for those who had been through the advanced course. Soon we'll be running our next masterclass at Merton College, Oxford, over 3 days. This was also broadcast in Radio 4's In Business programme as a half-hour feature. Philip Pullman joins us for dinner and gives a talk to the group. We're encouraging some serious writers here, business writers who also write novels, stories, and poetry. We've run 2 writers' retreats in the south of France and run courses for companies in Poland, Sweden, and Switzerland. What next? Still the question came. In Oxford, we visited the Story Museum, not open to the public yet. We suggested a Dark Angels storytelling exhibition as an awareness-raising opportunity. Other Worlds was the result, an extraordinary show by 20 Dark Angels writers collaborating with visual artists of their choice. In my case, this was another chance to work with Anita Klein. I wrote and recorded a story, a myth about the origins of stories. Anita created an amazing fresco for the arched entrance to the museum housed in Oxford's old GPO. The public flocked in to explore all the fantastical exhibits inside. Soon after that, last summer, Jamie and I ran a Dark Angels course in Sweden. It came with an invitation to run a workshop at the first ever literary festival in Sigtuna, a small town where one of our Dark Angels, Julian Stubbs, lives and runs a cloud-based advertising company. And next, this might be the most exciting development yet, certainly the most unpredictable. In March, 15 of us are going off to Ballerville in the Scottish Highlands. Our aim over a long weekend is to start writing a collective novel. Will it work? Who knows? It's a risky idea. Perhaps it will fly. Dark Angels generally do.